Graduated from Shandong Normal University, Ms. Laksha Silva has been studying Chinese for about 7 years. And for the past 7 years, she has also engaged herself in various activities and events in relation to China and Chinese study. Now, she actually teaches at Liberty Lanka International Montessori Preschool and Training Institute. Silva would like to share her life in China with you. Please welcome.
Good evening, everyone. 大家好. First of all, I want to thank Yunnan International Communication Center for South and Southeast Asia and Association for Sri Lanka-China Social and Cultural Cooperation for giving me this wonderful opportunity to speak here today. I never thought I would go to China, yet fate arranged it that way for me. My love for China began when I worked with Chinese volunteers in Sri Lanka. Their kindness and warmth inspired me. My interest in Chinese culture grew day by day. My mother introduced me to various activities organized by the Association for Sri Lanka-China Social and Cultural Cooperation. In 2016, I had the amazing opportunity to participate in the Beijing Sister City International Youth Camp thanks to this very association. It was my first visit to China, and honestly, it felt like stepping onto a new planet. I was amazed by China's technology development and how fast everything moved. That experience completely changed me. It made me curious about China, its culture, and of course its language, a beautiful language, Chinese language. 虽然我不会说汉语，也不习惯中国美食，但我感受到了深深的联系。Those 10 days were the beginning of my journey. In June 2018, my mother's friend invited me to visit her kindergarten. At that time, I decided I wanted to learn Chinese language and culture. So my mother and her Chinese friends helped me to apply to a Chinese university. In October 2018, I entered Shandong Normal University as the first Sri Lankan international student. From that day, I began a new journey in a new country. Thanks to the support of Professor Indarananda Abdesekar, President of ASL-CSCC, I received a full scholarship from my second year of studies. Life in China was not easy at first. The language was difficult, and living alone was new for me. But slowly I adapted. I studied hard, traveled across the country, and joined many cultural and international activities. I traveled solo to many cities. As a girl, I never felt unsafe. China is the safest country I have ever known. Incredibly beautiful one too. The Chinese language and culture are fascinating, and Chinese people are warm and hospitable. They always welcome foreigners to treat us with great kindness. 中国是我所知最安全的国家。I call China my second home. Why I call China my second home? China taught me independence. Before I always relied on my parents. In China, I learned how to cook and clean and face challenges by my own. Sometimes I cried when I felt lonely and sick. because I am the only child in my family. And this was the first time I traveled alone across the country, across the sea. But those moments made me stronger. Every experience in China became a teacher, guiding me towards growth. In 2023, I graduated from Shandong Normal University. I returned to Sri Lanka as an educator and youth leader, but my heart always remained with China. Most recently, I had honor going back to China again. This time I joined the program Stories of CPC, a journey through China's vision for shared development. We visited rural areas, learned about poverty alleviation and sustainable growth. We saw how eco-friendly industries and innovation were transforming communities. Later in Beijing, I joined global scholars to discuss China's roles in modernization of Global South. That visit remind me once again why China was my second home and will be my second home. Not just for its progress and technology, but for its heart, its vision, and its dedication to people. I learned important life lessons from China. I was inspired by how hardworking and disciplined and independent Chinese people are. They are punctual, take pride in their work, and care deeply about keeping cities clean and beautiful. I was also impressed by how involved the youth are in building their country's future. They work hard, they innovate, and they are full of ideas. These experiences have made me think a lot about what we can do here in Sri Lanka. It's so important for young people from both countries to meet, share ideas, and learn from each other. This is how we can build strong communication, connection, and mutual understanding between Sri Lanka and China. So today, I want to encourage all of you, especially the youth here, to explore these opportunities, whether it's learning a new language, experiencing a different culture, or simply sharing your ideas. Every little step counts. And one day I hope to visit Yunnan, because I have heard Yunnan is very beautiful and they have a lot of tea plantations like Sri Lanka. So I hope one day I can return there. As another Chinese saying goes, falling leaves return to their roots. No matter where life takes me, my heart always returns to China. 谢谢大家. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lakshmi. It's actually a very touching story.